So that if you have a bunch of people who are all demographically exactly the same age, the same gender, the same educational experience, they're probably going to see things more along the same line and be blind to a whole bunch of other factors. So that's why the Quran requires Muslims to engage in consultation, shura, to make sure that you're including all the perspectives of society, so that when you're looking at a situation factually, you know you're not missing a major, something that's very obvious to someone else. You know, someone else will see this as an obvious problem, but you don't see it because that's not in your purview of life. So that's where we need to work harder. And when we're trying to, as Muslims in this country, when we're trying to be supportive of Muslims in other societies and cultures, we need to be supportive of all of those Muslims, men and women. We need to be supportive of all of them, men and women. Because the Quran says that the believing men and the believing women are close protectors of one another. They enjoin the good and they forbid the evil together. Which means that who is it who has the greatest duty to protect Muslim women from being harmed in the name of Islam by Muslim men? It's Muslim men, other Muslim men, who have the greatest duty. And that's where Muslim men have to step up, because Muslim women are doing it, but Muslim men need to continue to step up and say, you know what, I'm not being unsupportive if I say, you know, you're doing something harmful to your own Muslim women. In fact, the Prophet Muhammad said, help your brother whether he's being oppressed or whether he's an oppressor. ظَالِمًا أَوْ مَظْلُومًا. Whether he's an oppressor or being oppressed. And his companions, the Prophet's companions said, we know how to help someone who's being oppressed, but what about the oppressor? How do we help the oppressor? He said, stop him from committing his oppression. So that we have to realize that being supportive means helping people do the right thing. And if we do that, if we understand our religion that way, then many of these problems that we see in the Muslim world can be helped. And when we go and we do relief work in India or Pakistan or Sudan or Egypt or wherever we go with our aid organizations, and whenever we meet people, we will go with a perspective that we want to give all of the Muslims their rights, men and women, and we won't be shy to say the right thing because it's good for both of them. It's not good to let someone to continue doing the wrong thing. So thank you very much for your attention, and I know longer than I was supposed to, but maybe we'll see some of you after the break.